Hi, I'm Tim Bartz, Internet Sales Manager here at McArthur Ford in Salina, Kansas, your source for Ford news, update, and information with a video on the 2024 Ford Mustang. So we're going to cover what is new for the 2024 model year, what's changed from 2023 other than the obvious. We're on 7th gen Ford Mustang now with the all-new redesign inside and out, as well as some upgrades to even all of the engines. Talk about that in a second, but if you still like to stay updated on this information, whether it be news updates, whether it be our live stream, whether it be our complete guide videos, hit the subscribe button down below so you can subscribe to the channel and hit that notification bell so that way you can be notified next time we have another video uploaded to our YouTube channel. So let's dive in. Let's talk about this and first talk about some different changes to the series. Now I am going to be using Ford's order guide. It is out for dealers to be able to use and help educate them on the vehicles, and so you should be able to get with your dealer. If you want to go over this, I will be doing videos on the complete guide videos that we normally do on each of the different trim levels. So we'll go over those different trim levels here in just a little bit. So we'll be doing all those videos, so be looking for those. But what's changed on the different series, and that's, what's available. So we do have the Mach 1 is now called the Dark Horse. So Dark Horse is a pretty cool upgrade. It's going to be different than the Mach 1, but they are using the same series code. So in Ford's order guide, they are saying they're now having a Mach 1 is now going to be called Dark Horse, but really it's there's a lot more than just that, and we'll be going over that in our videos. Also, we do have they have changed the convertible for this year. So last year on the EcoBoost trim, you can get the convertible in even a 100 or 101A equipment group. This year you have to go up to the 101A to get the convertible. So this is something to just keep in mind if you're looking at the EcoBoost convertible trim. Now let's talk about some mechanical features changes here. We have a new for this year as an all-new 2.3 liter EcoBoost engine with more power and better performance. We have a 4th gen 5.0 liter Coyote engine that's going to deliver 480 horsepower to it. And even more than that if you get the active exhaust. So something to note when we get in some other videos. Also a more modified 4th gen 5.0 liter engine for your Dark Horse. It's going to give you 100 horsepower per liter. So 500 horsepower performance. First time a production Mustang has gotten over 500 horsepower ever in history. So there you go. We do have another something new to the mechanical features is the electric parking brake. So now we have an available drift brake as part of the performance package, even on your EcoBoost engine. I thought this would be a GT only option. It is available even on the EcoBoost. And we also do have the available remote rev on the GT and EcoBoost with the active valve exhaust. So that's another upgrade as well. Something that I noticed when I went through the order guide and looking things over, we did see something I did not see in 23, but I noticed in 24 order guide, and that is the engine cover for the GT models. So you're going to have an engine cover on those as standard equipment on your GT. Pretty cool. Now, some other changes to the mechanical features is the automatic transmission now is standard on the EcoBoost. You cannot get a manual EcoBoost anymore. So they deleted the manual transmission from the EcoBoost. Still can get it on the GT. Just want to make sure people know that's still available. Selectable drive modes, which before was available when you went to the 101A equipment group on the EcoBoost and the 301A on the GT, that is now standard on the EcoBoost and standard on all of them now. Selectable drive modes is standard on all of your trims for you there. Now, let's move on to some of the exterior features. So on the exterior, not only is a total redesign of the front and the back, pretty much all the outside of it is all redesigned. So you're going to have that new fascia. It's going to be independent. It's going to be dedicated to each of the different trim levels. EcoBoost, GT, Dark Horse will all be a little bit different for you on the front. We now have hood struts, standard equipment on all of your GTs, or I mean on all of your Mustangs. Eco, GT, Dark Horse are going to have hood struts, standard equipment now. I like that. You don't have to use that support arm to keep that up. The hood struts will keep it up, so I like that. We do see a lot of Roush vehicles that have that. Roush adds it as part of their equipment. Now we don't have to. It's going to be standard from the factory. Something that's changed, the GT dual exhaust, the 3.5-inch exhaust, the quad tip now has the active exhaust with it as well. So they've added that active exhaust name to it. That's the only other thing I noticed that was different on that. And they also mentioned in here that the LED headlights were upgraded or changed, and I couldn't figure out what until I got to looking at it. It is now a projector LED headlight. Last year they didn't mention the projector name, so I assume it was reflective LED light. Now it is a projector for you. Some new colors. We do have Vapor Blue Metallic, which we have seen that in the 23 Mustang Mach-E. So as we rolled over and included in the 24. Yellow Splash Metallic, which we have not seen. Actually, I'm going to go over here and show you Ford's website here. Actually, was messing around with this. We'll get into this here in just a little bit, talking about that. But here we go. So I believe that is your Vapor Blue Metallic right there. Beautiful color. We had someone, one of our members of the YouTube channel, that ordered that in the Mustang Mach-E. Beautiful, beautiful color. Yellow Splash Metallic is, I couldn't find it on this the page here for the 24 information. Can't wait to see what that looks like. Blue Amber Metallic is also a third color, new color for this year. I believe that's the color that the Dark Horse was in at the Chicago Auto Show, which we did a video on that as well, if you want to check that video out on our YouTube channel too. Deleted colors for this year. Mischievous Purple Metallic is no longer available, as well as the Fighter Jet Gray. Some people like to call it Cactus Gray. Same color code as the Cactus Gray on most of your other models. On the Mustang, it was called Fighter Jet Gray. That has also been discontinued for 2024. And then also, I think that's about it on the exterior features. Let's move on to the interior features now. So on the inside, now we're going to actually scroll down here because I want to show you this. This productivity screen is standard 12.4-inch LCD digital cluster with the IOD message center. So that's this area right here. Even on the EcoBoost, we'll get a 12.4-inch LCD digital cluster. That just blows my mind. So that's pretty cool and how that looks. Also, accent color seat belts will now be included, so you can get. I noticed in the order guide as optional equipment, you can get different color of seat belts, which is pretty cool. And you'll notice here, flat bottom steering wheel. That's standard on all of yours. So all of your trim levels will have a flat bottom steering wheel. This is leather wrapped. We'll get into that in our complete guide videos, but flat bottom standard on even your EcoBoost trim levels there. Some changes. They don't have any notes of any changes here, but I did notice a couple. One of them is on your EcoBoost trim. It's usually the climate control was a manual last year, manual climate control. This year, it's an automatic climate control is standard equipment on the EcoBoost trim. So that is a change that I noticed to the order guide. Something else I noticed was the heated steering wheel. Last year, you had to go to the high package to get that on the premium edition. This year, it's standard on your premium. So you don't have to go on up to the 301A and such. You actually get that now included for this year. So that's pretty cool. Also, heated seats on the GT. I noticed that on the 301A and didn't notice that anywhere on the 23 order guide. So heated seats is going to become available as well. Of course, we'll be doing complete guide videos on all these trim levels of what's standard and what's optional and everything. You can be looking for those. We'll cover all that in future videos. Deleted this year, AM radio is not available. So FM available. Of course, Sirius is going to be available on a lot of trims as well, but the AM radio would not be available anymore. New interior colors, we have black onyx, we have space and gray, ember glow, we have carmine red, and deep indigo. Some deleted interior colors. Take this back to my camera here. We do have the no longer available is the ebony, ceramic tan, the ebony with the metal gray stitch, the showstopper red, and the midnight blue with the grabber blue stitch. So I think they just changed some colors, because if you actually look, now I'm ready for this. I'm gonna go back over here. If you go to some of these interior photos that they have in here, you'll see they have, it's just a little bit shade different. So we don't have showstopper red, but we do have a red interior here. So we're gonna see some of those different just different shades on some of these things. So just a little bit different color names and such to it. There's your flat bottom steering wheel and everything right there for that. So pretty cool there. So love that. So those are the interior changes. Now, under the safety features, Ford doesn't have any safety feature changes. I did find one under safety in the order guide, and that is the frameless auto dimming rearview mirror. We did not have a that wasn't listed in the order guide last year. I can't remember looking at that, whether or not we do have the frameless mirror. I know Camaro has, but I did see that in the order guide for this year. So frameless auto dimming rearview mirror. Something else on the rearview mirror that we're going to talk about in just a little bit as well. All right, moving to the Ford Copilot 360 Assist or 360 technology features. New for this year is a post-impact braking. So we have seen on some of the other trims a post-collision braking. I think for 24 they're going to call it post-impact braking. That's going to brake the vehicle after you have that collision, so you don't have a more severe accident there. Also, some upgrades and some changes to the rear view camera. It is now going to be digital, so a lot better look to it. More enhanced look as you're backing the vehicle up. Also, standard this year, the rear parking sensors, standard equipment, even on your EcoBoost trim and your standard GT trim. So that's a nice upgrade. So rear parking sensors was part of the high package on those. Now it's going to be standard equipment for you. Talking about some of the functional features here from the order guide, we do have Sync 4 is going to be included. They are calling it the Sync 4.0 QNX is now standard equipment across the board on all your trims. That's going to give you the over-the-air updates, a better conversational voice commands, and just a nice upgraded system. We'll also include the 13.2-inch center stack screen. One of the reasons I kept this image right here was so you could see that. So center stack screen, so you're going to get a 12.4 productivity screen right there, right? And then over here, you're going to get a 13.4, 13.2, 13.2, 12.4, 13.2. A lot of numbers mixed in different ways, but there you go. That is going to be included. So they will be black in betweens, but you can see that's kind of flows across there for you. So no longer it's like two screens. Now it looks like one big screen together, which is pretty cool for you there. So also that is going to standard on that. Available wireless charging with USB charging port as well. So that is going to be available on certain trim levels. Again, we'll be doing complete guide videos of how you're going to be able to get that. Also, I noticed under the Sync 4 information, now they listed this, what they call the stolen vehicle services. So, you can see parked vehicle services. Now we have stolen vehicle services. So a little more, can't wait to learn a little bit more about that as we get more information from Ford on it. Also, mirror mounted USB port. So I assume up there on that frameless rear view mirror, there's going to be a USB port up there. That'll make it nice if you want to put a GoPro on there and record your driving and such. That allows you to be able to plug that in. So if you go to the racetrack or something and want to record that, you're going to be able to do that and keep that running plugged into the USB port on the mirror. Pretty cool. That is something else was not listed in the order guide under the new features, I should say. Now let's talk about packages real quick. A couple packages that are new. One new package, and that is the bronze appearance package. That is also a package that we did see at the Chicago Auto Show. So check out our video on that. I'll try to link both of the videos from the auto show in the description for you, so you can check those out. We saw one in the bronze appearance package on a convertible at the auto show. Beautiful bronze wheels. The emblems are bronze. Pretty cool look to. You definitely want to check that out. That's a new package for this year. Also, some discontinued packages. The Coastal Limited package, the Stealth package, and the Ice White appearance package are not going to be available in 2024 model year. So that's something to note. Now, they didn't say there was any changes, any packages, but I did find one. So we do have a new wording. Last year, we had the Ford Safe and Smart package, which included adaptive cruise control with stop and go. It included the navigation system. That is no longer that package. You can't find it, but instead they've included a lot of those features into a package called the Copilot 360 Assist Plus package, available on your premium trim. So EcoBoost Premium and GT Premium, as well as probably the Dark Horse. So I did notice that. And last year you could get the Ford Safe and Smart package on the EcoBoost and the GT, but not this year with this Copilot 360 Plus package. But I did notice some enhancements to this package, and that's why they reworded it, and it's a different name now. We still have the adaptive cruise control with stop and go, but now we also have the lane keeping system that goes along with that, with lane centering. So you're going to have lane centering and the blind spot assist. So that is also included in that package. And then also we do have the and road departure warning as well. And then on the pre-collision assist features, it says pre-collision assist with camera and radar fusion and evasive steering assist. So evasive steering assist was not included last year either. So pretty cool upgrades there. And then also speed sign recognition is also included this year with the intelligent adaptive cruise. and intelligent speed assist, which means that if you're going to a curve, it's going to let you know that and help slow you down. So some great features of some of the new features that's coming out, and it still includes your navigation as well as part of that package. So a little bit change there for you in way of those packages. And so your series that's available, let's go and look at that here real quick. So I believe it was up here on this page. So by the way, you can get to this page real easily by clicking on the Mustang up here and going, if you click on that and then click on the preview 2024 Mustang, you can get the same information on Ford's website. So there you go. You can kind of see that right there. And this is where you kind of have the breakdown of the series. So there is a Mustang EcoBoost, a fastback package here. Also, you do have convertible available on the 101A. They didn't list it here, but it is available. Then you have EcoBoost Premium that's available in the fastback as well as the convertible there. So in both ways. You have the GT fastback that's available, and then you have the GT Premium fastback and GT Premium convertible available. And then you have the Dark Horse fastback, and you can see prices, starting prices of those are listed. That's before destination delivery, which is $15.95 according to the order, the pricing list here. But there you go. There's all that information is right there as well. So hopefully you did find this video helpful. Again, don't forget, we will be doing videos, our complete guide videos, where we cover all the different standard equipment, what's included in those high packages, and your optional equipment and other packages in each of the different trim levels. So we're doing one on the EcoBoost, the EcoBoost Premium, GT Premium, and Dark Horse videos. So we have 5 complete guide videos that are going to be coming out. So be looking for those videos. Smash that like button. Don't forget to subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you can be notified the next one. We do have those videos ready for you. And hopefully by then we'll have our build and price on our website, which is in the works right now. So you can even build out right off of our website a 2024 Ford Mustang. So shouldn't be up here in a couple days. Hopefully that's up before I have a chance to do these do the complete guide videos, but we'll get those videos out to you as quick as possible so you can see how you can configure your 2024 Ford Mustang. So hopefully you like these videos and stay tuned for those. And don't forget, until then, stay positive, be kind to one another, be kind to yourself, and we'll see you on the next video. Thanks.